Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be giving you guys the top 5 weapons in Black Ops 6 Zombies. These weapons right here are absolutely broken. All 5 of them are considered meta in my opinion. Now one of the things that makes this weapon special is that everybody is talking about this weapon because every single one of these 5 weapons does so much damage and they do so much to actually get to the higher round, and especially grind for those camos, augments, and things like that. Number 1, we're gonna have the ASG89 shotgun. This weapon is a semi-automatic shotgun that runs dry fast in zombies. If you don't PackAPunch this weapon, you're gonna be missing out. When you do, the rate of fire and the ADS bullet spread both get a major buff that makes it one of the best choices weapons in the game. When aiming down the side, this shotgun can get critical kills and score easy headshot, and a concept that seems impossible at first glance. Just make sure you're ready to spam that trigger finger since it's not a full automatic. Now these shotguns provide improvement in firepower, accuracy, mobility, and handling. This is by far one of the best weapons in the game. Most people have this weapon top 3. Now you can go ahead and place this weapon at 1, 2, or 3 since some of the other weapons are as good as this one. We're gonna go ahead and get to that weapon. Now this weapon is really good when it comes to hitting a whole bunch of crowd of zombies, the hordes of zombies. This thing does so much damage. This is the class setup that we got right here for this weapon: the GHF barrel, Ranger 4 grip, standing mag 2. You also want to have steady aim laser, and then the rapid fire for the fire mode. Take away the on the barrel. I've been playing on 2 accounts, so I don't have every single attachment unlocked on this main account. The PackAPunch machine is a staple of any Call of Duty zombie map and is a necessity for making it to a late round on this game. Since the faster and the stronger the zombie get, you definitely need a stronger weapon. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 introduced some of the special ability to certain weapons, certain guns when they PackAPunch, adding explosive round and other modifiers to the already high damage gun. The best gun to PackAPunch right now is the GS45 Pistol. Not only this extremely easy to find, there is always a GS45 wall buy in the spawn location, but the upgrade version transformed this weapon to a packed grenade launcher, shooting explosive projectiles instead of bullets when fired. If you can get the weapon to level 31 or get a lucky draw from the legendary tier wall buy or mystery box, you're able to equip 2 of the guns in either hand. Basically, you're gonna have the akimbo version. Just make sure to have some good hip fire modifications since there is no aim when going akimbo. This weapon is an absolutely monster weapon. Now if you guys put the suppressor on this weapon, you're able to get a lot of salvage as well. Now this weapon is really good to get to higher round, especially when you're able to do so much damage to bosses, mega abominations, manglers. This weapon is a monster weapon, definitely meta. Now a lot of people actually run this weapon to grind camos, basically XP, and especially if you guys want a prestige, because you're gonna be able to kill so many zombies so fast in the bowling alley, right here on the rooftop. This thing does so much damage, and hitting a crowd of zombie is definitely so easy to use this weapon. Now this attachment that we got right here, pretty simple, pretty easy. On number 3, we got the LR762. This weapon right here is another weapon that have a special ability. This thing is already overpowered as it is. Another bolt action sniper rifle makes the list. Thanks to the PackAPunch ability, bullets become explosive when you upgrade your weapon. This weapon becomes so overpowered, dealing high damage to large number of closely packed enemies. We're talking about swarm of zombies. This thing is going to be insane. Critical damage with this weapon when we're talking about the manglers and the mega abomination is so overpowered. You can get it all the way to 100 and plus thousand on critical damage using this weapon. If you use this weapon as far as the Mastercraft collection, the blueprint that you get does not show the explosive round, but still do the explosive round, so you can use either one. Now I feel like I prefer using the default version, especially the one you get from the wall, because showing the explosive round, I don't know why I feel like it does more damage. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you guys feel like it does the same amount of damage. I've been trying to test it, but I can't figure it out if it does more damage or not. But anyway, this weapon is so overpowered. The monsters inside of the GS45 and this one do so much round. This is the attachment that we got set up for this weapon right here. Now the next one is another sniper, the LW3A1. This is a ball sniper rifle Might not seem like a good choice for a high pace later round on Call of Duty Zombie, but once you get this weapon PackAPunch, the rate of fire increase insanely high, turning it to a near semi-automatic rifle that is paired perfectly with a low to mid-range scope. This is a perfect for landing collateral headshot on train or zombie, as well as dealing critical damage to weak spots on special angle enemies. I do recommend you guys not to have a long scope on this weapon. Long range scope on this weapon is not going to be good in zombie, but like I said, once you PackAPunch this weapon, the ADS and the fire rate becomes really good with this weapon. Getting a critical damage is going to be a lot easier, especially if you guys trying to grind for those mastery camos. This weapon is really easy, especially to get those headshot damage, to get those critical damage. This weapon is really OP. This attachment that we're going to be running, you want to have the GH45 balance stack rapid fire. Now, just a reminder, I don't have every single attachment on lock on this account. I've been playing with different accounts, so that's why some of these attachments are locked. The next one is number 5, the AK-47. This weapon needs no introduction. Out of all the AR weapons, I feel like this is the best output damage, as the AK-47 has been one of the best damage weapons in Call of Duty. The AK-47 makes the first real in-game appearance for zombies in the mod of the dead. It has strong damage, little recoil, has 30 round magazine with 270 rounds in reserve. The AK-47 is standard in Call of Duty franchise first person shooter game as a whole. In Black Ops 6, you can unlock this famous weapon early in the game, which is pretty good because you want to have one of these good weapons early on. Now, the features on this weapon, the stats are average. Now, while this base unlock is weaker than others, the AK-47 is a solid rifle that gets better. It can perform very well if you set it up the right way. The build that we got with this weapon, especially if you see the red dot side, it makes this weapon get its critical damage a lot easier. I don't know if you guys like the AK-47. In my opinion, this is the top 5 weapon. This thing is a monster. You have enough round when you PackAPunch this weapon. The reserve is also really good, and once you get this weapon to epic, legendary, this thing is absolutely monster. PackAPunch level 3 with the AK-47, standard mag 2. This thing is a monster. Definitely able to get a lot of zombies with this weapon, as you're able to get a lot of critical kills pretty easy with this weapon. The zombies are pretty much almost instant kill when this weapon is full maxed out to legendary. As you can see right here, I was dominating with the AK-47. As far as the AR class, this is by far one of the best weapons, if not the best AR in the game right now. The XM4 is another weapon that provides a high fire rate, but the AK-47, I feel like the damage output, and it's more easy to actually land some of the shots. The XM4, I feel like I've been missing a lot of shots, while the AK-47 provides better accuracy when it comes to hitting the headshot. I know what we're talking about because these weapons usually have high recoil and things like that, but in zombies, in Black Ops 6 zombies, as you can see right here, you don't really need to adjust this weapon too much to get those critical damage. Anyway, this is the AK-47. Let me know what you guys think about the top 5 weapons in the game. If you guys have something different, let me know in the comments down below. This is the attachment that we're running right here. You do want to switch a few things right here. You want to put a standard mag 2. Obviously, we was only using the 1. And then you want to go ahead and put rapid fire, quick draw, or you can also use the recoil spring. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next time on the next one.